Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is a video that you're probably not used to seeing on my channel. I have done a tier list before for my favorite Zelda games and it was actually very fun to do. Now, if you don't know what a tier list is, it's basically a ranking system where you put different things into different tiers in order of how much you like them or don't like them, or depending on what the actual tier list is. Today we're going to be doing two different tier lists just for fun, and it's going to be Fire Emblem Three Houses characters ranked by their hairstyles. I'm dead serious. And also, a more kind of like serious one depending on characters, it's a Skyward Sword tier list in order of how much I like the characters in the game as well. Now, this is actually going to be really fun for me to do, and I hope it's fun for you guys as well, especially since we just finished a very long Fire Emblem Let's Play, and we're going into the next Let's Play, which is Mario Galaxy, which is happening on Saturday. And I honestly just think this is going to be a lot of fun. If you want to skip to a particular tier list, you can do it so in the description below. You can go to the Skyward Sword one or the Fire Emblem Three Houses one, and you can see which one you want to watch, or maybe you want to give your opinion on too. Let's start off with kind of like the less serious one, but the really kind of like fun one, because the other one's probably going to break my heart putting characters into different tier lists. We're doing hairstyles in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and this is going to be so dumb. I think we're going to start off with Byleth. I'm going to be honest here, guys. Like, it's so funny here. The tiers that I have, by the way, are will die 1,000 times for, will die 500 times for, will die 100 times for, will die for, have other stuff to do. I'm going to put this in the have other stuff to. No, I'm going to have the will die for. Because I actually think that these characters' haircuts are nice, but like compared to the other haircuts in this game, like they're just not comparable, I think, in a lot of ways. Edelgard as well, I think will die 100 times for. I love her hairstyle, but again, it's not going to be the best in this whole game. Dimitri will die 500 times for. Claude will die 100 times for. I can't explain, like some of these are just going to be just there. Hubert will die 1,000 times for. I love this style. I love it a lot. Ferdinand will die for. Actually, you know what? Yeah, will die for. Linhardt will die 1,000 times for. I love this type of hairstyle too. Casper, I'm gonna put will die for, because honestly, like, I think one of the biggest issues is that like his haircut gets so much better as the time skip goes on. I think it really does. Dorothea will die 500 times for. Like, how magnificent is her hair? Bernadetta, she doesn't spend time enough on her hair, and she knows it too, and she's not ashamed of it. But for her, like, I'm gonna say will die 100 times for. Petra, it's cool, but again, not my taste. This is such a weird tier list. Dedue, I have other stuff to do. I'm sorry, Dedue. This hairstyle is not my favorite thing in the world. I'm so sorry. Felix will die 1,000 times for. Ash, nice haircut, will die 500 times for, but it's not fair to like Felix, these guys who work really hard. It's clear they work very hard. Sylvain, yeah, get right up there, Sylvain, with that haircut. Mercedes, yeah. Get right up there. Annette, we'll put in the 100 times for. I know this is kind of confusing, but it's basically what it is. Ingrid, 500 times for. Really great haircut. I have other stuff to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lorenz. I have other stuff to do with you as well. I have other stuff to do. Lycia, yeah, we'll definitely put in the 100 times for. I think she looks great. Marianne, 1,000 times for, of course. Hilda, we'll put in the will die for. No, we'll put in this tier list here. I think she has a great hairstyle, just not up in the upper echelons. Leonie, we'll put in the will die for. I still think it's nice. Again, I'm not insulting anyone's hair unless it's here, I suppose. I feel really bad. We're not gonna be ranking all the bad guys' hair, by the way, guys, but maybe we will. We have Sethit, which will be in the will die for. I like it a lot. Flames grew on me over time, but it's still gonna be in the will die for section. It grew on me over time. Hanneman, your haircut's nice, but like, look at all these guys. Look at all these hairstyles. I'm sorry. Manuela will die 1,000 times for. She works really hard. It looks awesome. This is so dumb. Gilbert, you know what? I actually like his hair design, but like, it's not something I liked in terms of style, but I'll put it here. I think he does a pretty good job. Alois, again, works hard. Oh, come on, this is like such a good hairstyle. I love it. I don't even know what you call most of these things. Yeah, we'll die 1,000 times for Isel. Cyril, we're gonna put this in the will die for section. Gerald, I'm sorry. It's not my favorite hairstyle either. Rhea, out of respect, we will not be ranking. I do not want to upset the goddess. Sothis, out of respect, we will not be ranking. This character here looks awesome, but again, I don't want to rank the bad guys because it feels like I'm rewarding them, except for this one. Fucking awesome. Fucking really awesome. Again, we won't be ranking characters that we don't know extremely well with these games, but I will put, yeah. I won't be ranking bad guys. Me, put him there. Let's put him up there. No. Well, I'll put this. I'll put this here. It's not my favorite type of hairstyle. We'll die for you as well. I think we'll die for, yeah. Freaking awesome. Such awesome design. Now, this is in terms of design to Tomas. You know what? It's a nice hairstyle. Like, you can't really deny that. It's a nice hairstyle. I'm gonna scroll this down just a little bit. Putting you in the we'll die 500 times for section. What? Who are you? Who is this? Have I just not seen this character? I think it's disrespectful to, rank Dimitri's, dad. I think it's very disrespectful. I don't know, I think it is. I think it's very disrespectful. This guy. I said I'm like, I won't rank the bad guys. Look at all the bad guys getting the best haircut lists. Linhardt down here, we might as well put right up here all together. Amazing hairstyle. Really great. We're going down into these sections down here. I don't want to rank all these characters because I guess, again, like, oh yeah. Yeah. I have, we're gonna put him, actually we'll put him in the 500 times for, I love long, unkempt hair. It looks awesome. It always looks cool, especially when it looks like they kind of style it. He did, I think, I'm not gonna say it's a downgrade, but he definitely looks different from what he did before. Like, it definitely is not as great. Let's see here, who else will we put into this ranking? Claude. Claude, we will definitely put in the top section. I think this is such a good look for Claude. I think he worked really hard to look like this. I think that it just suits him so incredibly well. Bernadetta. Get right up there. Looks awesome. Looks amazing. Petra looks really cool too. Looks really cool. Felix, it grew on me over time. It definitely grew on me. Eventually, it was really on the lower sections, but definitely grew on me over time. This is another thing that grew on me over time too. At first, it was kind of jarring, but Annette does his hair. We're not putting Annette's work to shame here. I'm sorry we can't. Dudu, get right up there. Like, it's such a cool upgrade. This is also very nice hair. We'll die 100 times for. You know what? Controversial opinion. Sylvain's hair is still awesome, but not as nice as it was. Ingrid. Hey, do you want to go? Okay, we'll put you here for now. And then we'll scroll up and then put you in here. In there. Very well, Ingrid. You're going to be there for the rest of your life. Okay, let's just start ranking a bunch of these characters as well, because I want to play everything, apart from these two, goes out of respect. I have other stuff to do. Can't see your hair. I have other stuff to do. We'll die for it. I like it. I like the haircut. This doesn't suit his face as well as it does Sylvain. Have other stuff to do. We'll die for really cool. No, I have other stuff to do. It's not as cool as the other characters' haircuts in this section. You know what I mean? It's not as cool as the other characters in this section. Oh my god, look at these. Like, I don't know who these people are. I think they're DLC characters. Cyril, you know what? He was in the lower sections. He got up because dedication to his style. You know what I mean? Like, I think someone who's kept the same style for so long deserves some dedication points. Hilda, we'll put her in the same section. I think it's just as cool. Ignatz! Upgrade. Very big upgrade. Marianne? I think it still looks cool. I still think it looks awesome. Leonie is a massive upgrade too. Like, oh my god. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, they're so pretty. I'm talking about in terms of design. You know what I mean? Let's see. Dorothea. Oh wait, here we go. We'll put this in the, again, it's not as, oh, we almost clicked on something there. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. We'll die 100 times for. You know what? I think it's respectful to rank Dimitri's dad. You know, I'm feeling different. I'm feeling different about this. This is the thing that's gonna get me, like, that's gonna ruin my channel, is me ranking people's haircuts, because people are gonna disagree. Annette goes there. This is like 70s dad. We're going from not in this section to like up here altogether. And I think Dorothea we should definitely, and Lycia looks amazing. Lorenz is better. I like his haircut here a lot. Edelgard. We'll die for. I like that haircut too. you're pretty good too. And I think like that's all the people I kind of want to rank. Oh no, Dorothea, come on. Dorothea, we'll dive 100 times. So there is the official tier list that I have of hairstyles. Now, this was very silly, but I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of enjoyed doing this. This is dumb. I think that all of these characters' hairstyles are like, in terms of design, are freaking amazing. I think they suit their faces, and these are great too. And these are also awesome. And these are really good also. Like, it's just that, like, if you're talking about the ones I like the most, it's definitely, like, up here in these characters. Wait a second. You know what? You know what? We're moving some characters. We're moving some stuff around now that we're looking at this list. I want you up here. Dude, I love this hairstyle, actually, on Dimitri. We're gonna put... You know what? I love this hairstyle, too. I love it. I love the hair, I love the design, and I love this too. There we go. We're changing that around. That is the official tier list now. I have other stuff to do up to here like this. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you think I made a wrong decision on any of these characters. You know what, like, yeah, Claude should be there. Claude should be there in my opinion, because his haircut here is so amazing. It shadows it. Okay, now that we're done with that silly tier list, I love all these characters. I loved interacting with them. We're gonna, like, that's pretty much like Fire Emblem for a while. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the series. Again, thank you so much for everything that you did with the series and everything that you watched. It was really awesome. It really was. Now we have a much harder tier list, which is Skyward Sword characters. The reason why this is difficult is because I like a lot of these characters, and some of them I might not even remember, but we'll see if we can get them. Like, exactly, we're going to put these guys in the void, because again, I'm not as good with these type of characters or remembering these type of characters. Let's just, right out of the gate, one of my favorite Impas ever. One of my favorite Zeldas ever too. If we're looking at, like, is Groose. Like, Groose has such amazing character development in this game. Like, it's actually astounding how good his character gets as the game goes on. I think sometimes it can be very, like, underrated and underappreciated, just how well they did there. Of course, Link. Of course, Fi. Again, Fi as well. Fi is a character who a lot of people say is really lifeless. Like, if you perceive it like that, sure, but I find her character to be, like, more than full of life as we're going through this game. At least for me personally, that's the way I've always seen it as well. Let's see exactly what we can do with a lot of these characters here. Because again, I'm not going to remember every single one of them, but the ones I will remember, I think it's going to be easy to, like, rank them. So let's do the ones I remember first. I can never pronounce her name. It's Karan? Yeah. We're going to put in the B rank. Really cool little story. I think she has a really cool little love story, right, going on in this game too, which is why I'm definitely gonna, like, add a bunch of these characters. Like, the B list is still high. It's still high. Like, Pippet, I think, deserves to be here too. A fun little character, obviously not as developed as the main characters. That just goes to show with these type of games. But really cool interaction between the three of these. We're gonna put Colin up here too. Colin is a character that, like, yeah, it doesn't develop as much as, like, the characters up here. But, like, you grow to, like, not hate the bullies in this game at all, like, in this game, which is actually very strange for a game like this, for, like, to start off where these guys are kind of picking on you, and eventually, like, grow to, like them quite a bit, which is one of the things I really love about this game, like, a lot. Like, I think they do a pretty good job of all of that there as well. I have a... Oh, wow, there's a lot of characters. I have a soft spot for a lot of these characters, like, a lot of these characters. But I think that if we're going to look at all of them all in a row... Fledge? Can we rank Fledge? Can we rank Fledge? Put him in the B rank. No, put him in the C rank. He doesn't do a lot, but I think Fledge as a character is really fun to be around. If you don't know Fledge, he's a guy that, like, is trying to get stronger, trying to get better, and that motivation is actually really cool throughout the story. By the way... we'll put him in the A rank, because sometimes the scrolling is harder. This is. We'll put him in the A rank, or the S rank. And then, of course, we're going to put you in the A rank as well. Is there any other characters to go here? So, Stritch, I'm actually going to put in the C rank. He doesn't get as big of a time of a story as his counterpart Colin does. But, again, he's another character that you grow to understand a bit more. Just a tiny little pieces. It actually works really well for his character also. Who else can we rank? I'm just looking for the ones that are easy to rank first of all, that are super easy to rank. Like, if we can do those, like, right away. Like, I'm not saying it's, like, there's, like, all gonna work. Like, we can put Keat. We can put Keat in the A rank. Handsome. I mean, come on. We have to, like, at least put him there. Where's Kina? Kina, I like as well. Kina as well is a bright face, is someone who can make you happy on any day when you meet her. She's a really cool character, and like I always love being around her in that game, which is probably one of the reasons I love Skyward Sword so much, is because like these characters have such little details added to each one of them that it honestly means the goddamn world whenever you kind of like meet them. Should we like go and like rank the other people from Pumpkin Island as well? Should that be a thing that we do like right away? So if we go like to his name is like Pum or Poom? I can never pronounce his name as well. I will put him in the D rank. It's not that he's a bad character. It's just more a case of like we don't get to know him as well, but he's a really gruff and cool character, so that's why he's not gonna be an E or in the Void or anything like that. We can put these two characters in the Void as well. I'm sorry. Like, it's nothing against these type of characters, but like we're not gonna get to know them as well as other characters. Oh, this is like, yeah. I think I have a special place. I have a special place in my heart for every single one of these as well. I'm sorry, but like, you might be like, especially these extra characters too. Oh yeah, and like, B rank, C rank. Yeah, I think if I can explain that right now, if I can explain it, we'll put. Sorry, I thought that was him for a second. Like I don't know. I feel like these characters really are great there as well. Okay, if we're looking then at the other ones, then all we're looking for then is the old man, isn't it? That hangs out there. We'll put him in the E rank. Again, I don't know him as well as the other people, but I think he probably does have a cool story as well if you look into it a lot as well. That's what usually happens in Skyward Sword. The captain. Can we put like the captain? The robot captain? We'll put him in the D rank. No, the C rank. I liked my interactions with him quite a bit. I liked my interactions with him a lot. Rupin we'll put in the D rank. Again, nothing against him, but like he sometimes creeps me out. No offense to him. This is the scholar that actually is one of my favorite characters in all of Zelda. I forget his actual, or is that, no, that's not the scholar, is it? This guy's the scholar. Well, we'll put them in there anyway. Sorry, guys. It's hard for me to know and remember all of them when they're so small on the screen as well. But yeah, I love what they did with the Gorons in this game. It turns the idea of the Gorons completely on their head. I don't think that like many games in the Zelda series that have actually done such a good job with the Gorons, at least in doing something completely different. I think that's one thing that's really, I think it's one thing that's really cool about this. Paro, we'll put in the E rank. Again, don't know a lot about him. But Oriel is a character that if you know my playthrough, like, first of all, when you first like talk to her, I think it's in the saving mission. But like, she brightens up the day, dude. If you ever talk to her, she's one of the kindest people. That's why like I would always play the harp for her whenever I pass by her as well. I'm putting him in the C rank because of this awesome design. It's just a really great design, and it always has been an awesome design. I don't know, and I think it just works extremely well. So he doesn't so he doesn't hit on Fi anymore. Let's just put him in the B rank. So he doesn't hit on Fi. We'll put him in the A rank. No, we have to have a space in between him and Fi. I'm sorry. We have to have a space in between. Okay, let's take a look at some of these other characters that we can put in here. If I remember correctly, this guy's name is like it starts with a G. It starts with a G and it's really funny. But again, I don't remember him too well. A fun little character around the area, but again, I don't remember as well. Fun guy. D ranking. We don't get to see much more of him as the game goes on, which is kind of upset. It's kind of sad, but like, you know, you're not going to get to know every single character in this game, especially when they already do so well with all the other characters as well. I'm looking for a particular character here that I want to kind of put in the list here, because just to kind of get out of the way. Is he here? Is he actually here? He might not be here. They just might have done him dirty. Can you guys see Bertie? Am I blind? Can I not see Bertie? Well, okay. I guess we can't see Bertie anywhere. Like, is that, like, I don't know if that's weird that I can't see him. Oh, this guy's awesome, by the way, just teaching you sword techniques. But again, we don't know a lot about him. I'm gonna put him in the C just because, again, his design is amazing. And, like, his little side story is really cool, too. We're gonna put more of these guys in the C rank because, again, I have a soft spot for them, too. And also, it files down the tier list quite a bit, so we don't have to do this. Beetle, you're going in the E rank because you never sell stuff to me for cheap. You never sell stuff to me for cheap, and that is totally wrong. That is totally wrong. I can never pronounce his name either, Beitru, but like such a cool story and like such an important part of the game as well. Of course he's going in the A rank. Like, again, like the majority of the side stories go through him and it happens through him, and that's what's so awesome. Oh no, there's Bertie. Isn't that's Bertie? C rank. I love his little story. I love Bertie's story. It's really cool. I don't exactly remember some of these characters. We're gonna put her there as well. We're gonna put her in the D rank, I think. No, C rank. D rank or C rank? D rank. I think Bertie should go here too. His story's cool, but it's not as cool. It's not. I don't like him as much as the characters up here, I suppose is what I'm saying. We're putting you in the D rank, not because he's a bad character, because I didn't get to know him as well as the other characters as well. She instantly comes off as a really gentle soul, and which I like a lot. Like when she's making us find her daughter, it's like really cool as well. A lot of these characters, like we shouldn't, like we'll put him in the E rank. Like a lot of these characters we won't even rank. Of course, there's other characters here too that we can rank also, but like I'm just trying to make sure we rank all of them in the right way. So Horrell is going in the A rank for sure. Like again, there's like so many characters like I think the little girl is called like Kukil, who I'm gonna put in the D rank too, because again, it's my fault for not talking to her as much. Malara. One of the best designs in all of Zelda. I love how she looks. I love her entire design. In terms of design as well, we're going to put in the D rank again. No, put in the C rank. I love his design quite a bit, actually. I love his design quite a bit. And the same, we're going to put you in the D rank, though. Again, a lot of these characters, it's just down to me not getting to know them as much. Olin, though, we're going to put him up here. We're going to put Olin up here. Let's see what other characters are characters that we can put in that are left that are like main kind of like speaking characters that we talk to. If I don't remember a lot of the characters, I'm probably going to put them in Void, and that's again like what people don't understand about Skyloft. You can like talk to a bunch of characters and like get to know so much about them, but if you don't talk to them, then it just becomes like your own fault almost. These are magical. These are amazing. I love... Actually, no, we shouldn't put them in... I think that undermines the S tier of, like, how amazing these Skyward Sword characters are up here. But, like, still, I want to put them somewhere in the tier list. Yeah, of course. Of course. Put them in A rank. I think the A rank is perfect for them. We're going to put these all in the C rank. Because, again, soft spot. Huh. Again, I don't remember a lot of these characters, so we're going to put them in the Void. If some of these characters I just didn't get to talk to. But the last one we're going to rank out... Oh, no, we have to put the Elder in here, too. The last one we're going to rank out of all of these, though... Oh, wait, should we put this guy... We don't really know his character, but I guess we'll put him in the C rank. The last one we're going to rank here is, of course, our last S rank character. And that is Beatrice. Beatrice's story is amazing, and it perfectly exemplifies why I love Skyward Sword so much. Because there's these grand stories going on all around us, but then there's these side stories that really mean a lot. There's not many other Zelda games where you get to know every single character in the game if you just talk to them over and over again and like do their quests. And even if it's like only small details, you do get to know some of these beautiful, beautiful characters. And I'm very okay with this tier list. I don't know if you guys disagree with anything in here, or if you think that I should have maybe ranked a few characters lower. I think a lot of people are probably going to think that I was too lenient on these characters and too lenient on these characters. And maybe not lenient enough on some of these characters, especially since they have some really cool stories and really cool designs as well like that. But that pretty much is it for this type of tier list. Again, my reasonings for these characters are simple. Impa is one of my favorite Impas ever. Such an important part of Link's and Zelda's growing up through this game, and without her, I wonder what would have happened. So many cool moments too. Zelda, like, one of the most joyous people to ever be around. Groose has some of the best character development in the world. Like, I think, honestly, Groose's character development is one of the best parts of Skyward Sword. Mostly just because there's a lot of characters that I like, you know, that are amazing in this game. But not a lot of characters that, go from being one of the most annoying creatures in the world to being one of my favorite people ever, who ever existed. Link, people are like, Link doesn't have any character. In Skyward Sword, he shows so much emotion. Like, it's crazy how much we get attached to him in this game. Vi, again, develops a lot throughout the game, very subtly, but eventually, like, you grow to love her and grow to want to be with her all the time. Beatrice, I mean, I'm sorry, this is just as a character, she's not as good as these characters, but the reason why she's here is because her story kind of is an example of why Skyward Sword is so amazing in terms of side quests. And of course, my favorite Zelda villain of all time, Girahim, which, by the way, I'm going to be doing a top 5 favorite villains of all time, and I probably just gave away who's going to be in the top 5. He's amazing. And like, I think his motivations are like, you know, people might say they're very typical for a Zelda game, but at the same time, I feel like they're amazing because he's doing it out of pure loyalty.